Yeah, it looks good. Solid resistance form here, bias for support form. Yeah.
What kind of music should we rock out to tonight? What up, Mad? What up, Yasser? What up, Norman? Turn my music off, I guess. Soft rock. We got rock. Let's try hip hop. We haven't done that. But we will never, ever be doing holiday. That's for sure. Okay. Alright, stream bars seem to be green today, so that's good.
You want me to freestyle or what?
Yeah, let's go. Come on. What you got?
Are you ready? Alright, here we go.
Get it.
Yeah. Alright, I'm done.
Bro, I don't mean to be racist, but you're black, and that was kind of sad.
I'm actually not.
What? Wait, who is? Hold on, who's talking? Who is? Wait.
Jay over me.
Oh, fudge. Never mind.
I thought that was Mike.
I didn't know who it was, to be honest. Actually, that's a lie. JR, I thought you were black, but now I remember. I think you're from, like, one of those southern states, right? Like Texas or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. Yeah, for some reason, I thought the accent... Yeah, no, I went the total wrong direction. What up, Saya? What up, Black Box? Good morning, Jay. I mean, good evening over here. Kind of celebrate the holiday of successful trades. Maybe we'll do like a 10-minute Christmas special next year, where we play Christmas music for 10 minutes. But I'm gonna leave the stream while we do that, and I'll come back afterwards. I cannot stand Christmas music or holiday music. I don't know why.
But you got to do it the whole month of December.
Yeah, no, that's not happening. What up, Doug? Yeah. Not all black people can rap. Yeah, no, I was just trolling. That's all. Sakeem definitely cannot rap. That's for sure.
I won't even try.
Yeah, see. Damn, I think my Zoom internet is gonna be really bad tonight. And one of my buddies is supposed to be joining too. What up, Jared? What up, Reggie? From Hawaii. Wow, I think that's the furthest we've had so far. And yeah, those text bubbles. I'm hoping they're gonna help me as well, because I think it's been 4 different times in the past 2 weeks. I've mentally planned out the trade. I know exactly what I want to do, and then the chart shows me something different that kind of looks interesting, and I take that trade instead of waiting for what I wanted to see. So I'm hoping these bubbles will kind of just be a blatant reminder, no, dumbass, we're not taking that trade. We're taking one of these trades, and that's it. So hopefully, then I don't have to repeat what the plan is all night either. So if you can read it, I think Yeah, I think you can read it. Quality should be good enough. What up, Thomason? Yeah, I had a buy earlier. I actually took a buy on this bullish candle right here at like 141, 851. I called it in the private group, but some of them didn't take it. And then I closed it out right here at this daily area. Australia? Oh, yeah, that. Honestly, I'm terrible with geography, so I have no idea what's further. The Philippines, jeez. Mississippi, okay. Alright, I'm gonna run to the bathroom. Kind of like this hip hop playlist. It's not bad. UK, Canada, okay. What up, Rasheen? So let's try to get to 200 people in here tonight. Make sure we're pressing that like button. It's gonna be a good night. A coffee? There we go, Doug. Hold on, I'm gonna switch over my computer to my hotspot, and then I'll give my sister the mobile hotspot.
You gotta say the only way she could get it is she goes on and tells everybody to like the stream.
Well, she's gotta do homework, but she cannot use the house internet, because then the stream's gonna go to crap. But I'm gonna put the Zoom call on my mobile hotspot and give her the Wi-Fi mobile hotspot to use. I think that should work. Hold on, Zoom might cut out. If my phone will pop up. What up, Morpheus? What up, Jesus? Give me my fucking cord. Let's try this. Alright. Wonder if this will connect. France, wow, in Bolivia, holy crap. How do you manage risk in one trade? What do you mean exactly? Are you talking like trailing your stop or picking a stop? Can you be more specific so I can give you the best answer? Oh, here we go, sweet. Right, up to 68. Let's try to get, we need to get more promotion. Here we go. Is the Zoom, how's the Zoom quality, guys? Good?
Yo, I'm back on here.
Yo, is connection doing okay on Zoom?
Yeah, Zoom seems to be fine. I'm pulling up the live stream right now.
Yeah, okay. Live stream showing green bars right now, which it hasn't shown all week, so that's good. Let me know if the music is too loud too. What lot size would you use on $1,000 account for one trade? I don't know the exact lot size. I would say risk 1 to 2% per position, and maybe do 1 or 2 positions. So anywhere from 2 to 4% of your account would be kind of the max I would go for. If you're extremely confident and you never lose, which isn't really a real thing, you could up it, but I would say 2 to 4 if you're kind of learning to get consistent would be good, because then you can lose. You should never empty that account with 2 to 4%. What percentage do I take off? So if I do 2 positions, I'll close 2%, let 2% go at break even. If I put 3 in, I'll close 4% and let 2% go at break even. Kind of depends on the trade. If it's got a super clean, like 20-25 pip target, and it rockets down like 18 pips, I'm gonna just go break even and close everything at like 20-25. Nice, David. There you go. I passed my simulator test today as well, so I got the real one tomorrow. I just gotta get a better score test, so I'm more confident in the test. GJ bias. I'm thinking bullish, but I'm ready for whatever the market's gonna give. So just gonna wait for it to do one of those text bubbles on the right. We got 5 good options, I would say. I think if we wait for one of them, we're gonna get a really good trade. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say, look at all those bubbles on there. Paul looks clean.
Yeah, I typically whenever I make my initial plan of what I want to do with the chart, I never end up waiting for it, and I do something else because it kind of just entices me to take it. But the plan I originally had in my head plays out perfectly. So I'm hoping these bubbles will remind me to just wait for it. But I'm thinking GJ will be bullish, but I'm ready to go either way, whatever the market gives us. Yeah, if you're really...
Yeah, come back down and then go bullish.
Yep, yeah, I think we could fall to 900 area. We never really retested that, so see what happens. Yeah, if you're really not confident with what you're doing, I would say just trade 0.01s regardless of the size of the account till you consistently win for like 4 to 6 weeks, and then you should be good. What up, Java? I'm doing pretty good. How long? About almost 2 years now. We're going on a year and 3/4, 18, 19 months. Yeah, Jesus, I had GJ buys also from right where that bottom bubble is, when that candle, that bullish one right before the breakout, I took a buy. What were you saying, Mike?
No, I'm just getting on the charts.
You were talking and I kind of interrupted you. I was trying to answer all the questions at once. That video that guy put on his channel, we're up to 3,600 views almost.
Yeah, all right. Now the zoom's cutting out. What did you say a second ago, Paul?
I was just saying that video the guy put on his channel has what the fuck? I didn't turn it off. What the fuck is going on? It's up to like 3,600 views.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, it's going up quick. Yeah, I have the.
Yeah, honestly.
Zoom is on my mobile hotspot now, not the Wi-Fi mobile hotspot, so it might be a little sketchy tonight.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like even this coming down to like the 100 level, and forming support there. Creating a couple bottom wicks, showing more resistance or more of a support there. Then we can come back up to that, tap that resistance at like the 142 500 level.
Yeah. Yeah, daily looks bullish, but I think, let me check. I kind of forgot with the daily. So we got a daily high.
Daily could literally do either way right now. It's not even.
Yeah, we got to see how it reacts at some levels. It's kind of in the middle of nowhere right now.
Yeah, there's absolutely no guarantees for buys, no guarantees for sells.
No.
I mean,
It could go down and fill the. It could go down and fill the daily wick, but I'd want it to push down, come back up, and create a resistance.
Yeah.
Kind of like the the fourth bubble says.
And to be honest, I kind of like 4 hour here because if the 4 hour, it would have meant that just 4 hour just kind of stopped in the middle of nowhere. Whereas if this 4 hour pushes up and then stops at that previous resistance, then it's going to come back down to fill those wicks.
Mm-hmm.
Because 4 hours is kind of like, I mean, yeah, we're kind of at that top resistance area, but I had that long wick up, but I don't know, I just see that wick coming somewhere rather than just being in the middle of a zone almost.
Yeah. Yeah. Bearish on higher time frame.
Yeah, it just seems like buys keep screwing me on GJ. The only thing I've been winning on is sells, just because it's like you said, it's kind of overall in a downward trend.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're going down, Dan. I trade. If I don't trade London, I trade New York. If I don't trade New York, then I'm trading London. But I'm always live streaming and trading Asian. So I'll do 2 sessions a day. It just depends on when I want to get up in the morning. Is today Wednesday or Tuesday?
Today's Tuesday.
Okay. So yeah, Chinese still has. Oh yeah, the Chinese has their 4-week holiday, don't they?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, we got AUD news at 6:30, and then JPY at 11. So that's it. Yep. Yeah, Francis. A lower high would be real nice. So that's what this is for. That would be our lower high, or even right here, or this one. So this would be our lower high. I'm gonna mark that actually. So. To a higher low. Create a lower high. I think you meant to say a higher low, Francis. Because a lower high, we'd have to have created a lower low first. Which I kind of see we did overall. But yeah, we'll see how it's got to get below that support area. What up, New World? What up, Mitch?
How we doing, sir?
Pretty good. How are you?
Doing all right.
Just all right.
No, I'm hanging in there. Not terrible.
What are your thoughts on GJ tonight?
Well, the way I've got it marked up, I've got a hopeful support to be created around, I guess, 142, 100 area.
Yep.
Or 120.
Yep.
And would love to see it create support and push back up and maybe push up to around either 360 or 449 or 450.
Yep, exactly. I got 458, but exact thing. Yep. That's what I'm expecting. What up, Long? No, Sebastian, no cold buys for me. Oh, I forgot to post this in the Slack. Oopsies.
Yeah, actually, the last link that you posted from yesterday, I just clicked on it. It happened to work. So.
Yeah, it's the same one. So.
Oh, is it okay?
I gotta turn off that setting. Yep, Brookill's got the same thing. Yep, yeah. If we get below that support that's down there, we're going all the way back down. Yep.
So you want to use the internet? Be nice.
This hip hop playlist is so much better.
You gotta be kind to people online. A good friend is what you might find. You gotta be kind to people online. Don't be a
4-hour wick fill up. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's just gotta find support first, and then give us an opportunity. Compared to previous day high. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. It might be a little bit longer term. Yeah, because oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's previous day high. This could be making a lower high. Yep, that would make sense. To continue down to 141, 479 area, but we got to get back below this area here to do that. So I think if we get some closes below the bottom of this bearish wick, some sells down are going to be a nice trade. Or if we push back up and form a resistance here, that would make sense to take down as well. Yep, exactly, Saya. Exactly. Entering on those higher lows and lower highs are going to be the highest probability trades. What's up, Nathan? What's up, Tomid? Nice job, Jesus. That's nice. Yeah, I took sells here, and then I sold here again. That hit stop, and then I took buys here, and closed out there. So 2 for 1 today. Nope, not yet, Nathan. Sunday we'll be able to do charts. And we'll be I'll flip through charts as well too, because it'll be a lot faster. If you send a chart on Telegram though, I can pull it up. Yeah, and I'll check it out. Did you send it on Telegram?
Back in '04, there was a really mean blog written by girls who hated Katie's songs. 10 years later, they couldn't get tickets. Her show at the Garden sold out in 2 minutes.
Sam was from LA, trolling every day, telling girls on Instagram that they should watch the weight. Drinking Mountain Dew as he cracked at every post till he gained 1,000 pounds and couldn't leave his home.
When we hear the word troll, we think mean and unstable.
Not cute plastic dolls with jewels in their navels.
Xenophobic tweets
Or racist peppy memes.
are not what Lars and me
Wanna see up on our feeds.
You gotta be kind to people online. A good friend is what you
you might find. You gotta be kind to people online. Don't be a cyberbully. You gotta be kind to people online. A good friend is what you might find. You gotta be kind to people online. Don't be a cyberbully.
What is this song right now? You're in Monty's free group. If you send it in there, I'll pull it up too. Instagram? Okay, I'll check it out on Instagram. I just can't pull it up on here for you, Jan. Yeah, I put the hip hop playlist on today. It's a lot better than everything else. But this song is Azure Dream, and the last one, I don't know. It won't let me go back. Yeah, I don't know. It won't let me go back. What's up, Victor? Yep, yeah, I like that, yeah. Kind of what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that level's going to hold support. But if not, it's going to die. JR, what are you thinking? Never mind, he's running sim. Look at Trip Hop. Okay, I'll pull it up. Here we go. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Yeah, that looks good on EJ. Yeah, that took way too long to pull up. I print out all the ones I lose, Jared. Yep, exactly, Siren. Alright, so hopefully we can form a support right here at this candle. It'll be market open right now. So hopefully we'll push down a little bit, form a support, and then we can take it up and probably target that wick or target the daily high.
Yeah, that'd be a really solid trade.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we didn't really go down anywhere, Dan. We just kind of haven't really moved anywhere. It's maybe moved to like 5 pips. It's got to break that support level first before it's going to go down.
Yeah, plus there's really no entry to get in on a sell. I mean, if you were waiting for the 30, you would still only be up like 2 pips right now. So I don't think it was ever really a sell. It just needed to come down and grab orders and create that support to continue up. Or if it does break it, then that's when the sell will come into play, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I don't see the... We tapped down into and broke a little bit below. But we didn't close below. We closed back above, so... I wouldn't say this hourly would be a good candle to take a sell on, personally. But if we end up closing below here, then I think sells are going to make sense.
Yeah, I would like the sells under there too. That's what I have my zone marked out on.
So right now,
Yep, yeah, so we get below here again. It's going to be like this candle here, and then we'll drop. So I would like that. Yep, yeah, Orgo, we get below the top of this box, it's gonna die just like we did right here. But if we hold support here, we're gonna go back up. So that's why we gotta wait. Yeah. Product, it's only 480 till Sunday, and then we'll be 1080. If it's your first time here, that's why. You probably don't know that. If you've been here every time, then you need to work on listening, because I say it probably 20 times every time we're on stream. Sunday will be in 1080p. So if it's your first time here, we'll let it slide. Why do you say you gained 15 pips? If it's 5. I don't even know what you're talking about. When did I say I gained 5 pips? Yeah, no, I'm good. I just want to know what you're talking about, because I've never said that. If I gained 5 pips, I would have said I gained 5 pips times 3. So, yep, product will be 1080 on Sunday. Yo, what up, cats? Yep, I'm looking for a support to form here. If it doesn't form and it breaks, we're gonna die. Probably all the way down to the New York or London low. No, I've never said that, and if I said that, then that's because I gained 15 pips, in which 5 plus 3 times 3 positions would be 15 pips. If I gained 15 pips on 3 positions, I always specify that. If you're in any of the groups, if you're in the free group and you're referring to what I said today, that's because I gained 5 pips on my first position. I closed it as we came down just so I secured something. I re-entered a third position, which now I have 2 positions in, and I closed my higher lot size at 10 pips, and I closed the third position at 15 pips. So, not sure how that's misleading at all. Because I think you're referring to I think I posted that in the free group. But that's because I secured 5, I secured 10, then I secured 15. No one's trying to mislead anyone here, so. And if I did, which I don't think I did, because I always make sure to specify very clearly on that. But if I did, I definitely didn't mean to, but I really don't think I've ever done that. And if I did secure 15 pips and it was 5 pips at 3 positions each, or 5 pips each at 3 positions, then I would probably say, alright guys, I closed everything at 5 pips, I got 15 pips total. That is still a false, inaccurate statement. But I don't think I've ever done what you said. I mean, Mike or Sakeem, have I ever done that and I don't know about it? I feel like I specified pretty clearly.
No, what happened?
Oh, Nathan's just, he's not insulting, he's just wondering. He seems to think or have an opinion that I mislead on the pips I get or don't get. So if I say I got 15 pips when I only closed 5 at 3 positions each, I specify that stuff, right? Like if I secure 15 pips at each with 3 positions, I tend to say that every time, right?
Yeah, and don't you post it as well?
Yeah, I do post it as well. So I just didn't know if I was doing it, I didn't know it, but I was pretty certain I did not do that.
Yeah, you always show your results too, so.
Yeah. I think he might have been referring to, I don't know, let me see if I even put that in the free group today. I think I might have just sent that to you guys. I think I just sent that to you guys. Yeah, that was just for you guys. I sent that. Yo, what up?
Yeah, this shit is dropping hard.
It'll come back up and make a resistance if it does.
Yeah, it would. That's what I was afraid of, was a pullback. I would just wait until it closed.
Yeah. Yeah, no worries, Nathan. I mean, if I did, I didn't mean to. But I feel like I'm always pretty. I mean, I post the entry and exits that I get, so you'll be able to see how many pips I actually got if I did type or say something wrong, but no worries. It was probably just miscommunication on my end or your end, so no big deal. Yeah, it's gonna go down. So I guess Dan was right. Good call, Dan. There just wasn't confirmation for me to say we were going down yet. We could still pull back up, to be honest. If this thing closes bullish, that's going to be real good confirmation to go up. Harry, so stops would just be above or below the wick of the flip candle. I used to do that, Praddock, but not anymore. I lose more on the 15 than I do on the 30, so I got rid of all 15-minute entries. Yeah, we don't need to keep talking about the pips, guys. It's not really benefiting anyone. It's kind of just useless conversation. You scale out for positions at 10 pips. I mean, I have a auto calculator that kind of, I just pick my stop loss. It calculates my lot size, which would be whatever 2% ends up being at. And then once it hits 10 pips, I take it out. Whether if it's a one lot and I take it out at 100 at 10 pips, or I take it out at 92 at 10 pips. I really don't. I just pay attention to whatever the pip calculator says. It tells me how many pips I'm up. Once it hits 10, I close and go break even. So, no, that is not it's not a free tool. But they do have if you Google baby pips pip calculator, that's a free tool you can use. It just, you have to manually enter everything. But it's free and it works pretty well.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll talk to you later about what you asked about. Nice job, Tomid. What method did you use? I mean, yeah, it could be 90. I honestly never really paid that much attention to it. As soon as it hits 10, I take it out. I'm not really concerned about exactly how much I made. But there is like on a one lot, there's an $8 commission charge. So, if that's what I put in, or that's what the risk calculator kind of comes up with, so then 10 pips would be 92. So. Omer, if you just Google some stuff, you'll find a bunch of good ones. I don't even know the name of it, so I couldn't tell you. I'm sorry. But the baby pips one is really good, and there's a bunch of good. If you just Google it, you'll find a bunch of good ones that are new. Mine's older. I don't really remember the exact name of it because the name in the settings is changed. I changed it just so I knew what it was, so I don't remember the company or the brand name of it exactly. But just use Google, you'll find some good ones. Yeah, those work good, Nathan. Yeah, see, look, we're pulling back. I'm thinking we could end up forming that support there, Sakeem.
Yeah, pulled away perfect from the zone.
Yeah. Yeah. Kinda, cats. Kinda. But I know if you just Google, you'll find some real good ones. If it closes below, you're gonna sell that, Sakeem?
Yeah, I'm gonna go for a sell. I'm gonna wait for a retracement.
Yep. Top-down analysis, creating support resistance candles, closing above zone. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I wasn't sure if anyone watched the recaps. I told myself when I started this that I was going to watch every recap and try to learn from it and see what I did right, what I did wrong. But I can't even listen to it in the background. Just hearing the sound of your voice recorded, I hate it. You entered buys here on GJ. Yeah. I think that could play out as long as we close above and close bullish preferably. I mean, I think the 15-minute probably closed rejecting it as well. So that makes sense, cats.
Yeah, I just want to see a bullish candle close because usually when we get that bearish candle, usually the next candle will be bearish as well.
Yeah, this will be the first 30 of the hour, so if we close below, the next 30 should continue down. Oh, cats, I put it in the chat. I think JR's mad at me.
Yeah, definitely. We'll appreciate if everybody could likes the stream. They'll really show a lot of support. We appreciate it if y'all do.
Yes, sir. Full margin. I hope that's a joke, Mohammed. Yeah, no problem, Predic. Sunday will be a whole different game for the Asian session stream for this one. Whole different game. And if there's any new people that aren't always here normally, when we start on Sunday, once we hit 50 likes on the stream, which I'm assuming is going to be pretty quick in the first probably 20 minutes, we're going to actually bring in 10 people for the each day, 10 different people for the entire week into the Zoom call to basically chat and hang out for the entire session. So the more likes we get on here, the better. Because normally the only people who get it are people in my private group or in Rakil's or Ted's group. Here we go, GJ. It's going to be a smooth one, I feel like, either way. The Super Bowl is Sunday? Yeah, we're still streaming, bro. It don't matter. I might watch it, maybe, but we'll be streaming regardless. Keep you out of the Zoom. Alright, cats. Fair deal. We can do that. We won't pick you.
You waiting for a 30-minute close or an hour?
30. Because this will be the first 30 of a new hour. So. Yep, exactly, Mohammed. Trade and watch the game. Exactly. I don't even know if we'll be able to watch the game. We're only going to have internet, so as long if the Roku will stream the Super Bowl, we probably can, but if anything, I probably will have the internet capability to just pull it up and watch it on one of my computer screens or laptops. Yeah, I think so too, Praddock. I think so too. Because if you look at this little resistance, we kind of just tapped here once, kind of fell down. And then this one, it broke up through, kind of sat there a little bit. This was during an Asian session. This was actually, this would have been yesterday, and yesterday was crap. So, and then we just came down right through it. Not much of an issue. And there wasn't volume, so I wouldn't say that this level is holding super strong. Because there wasn't really a ton of volume during this time period. But if you look here, this would have been I think this would have been open. I believe this would have been the open. Yeah, okay, because that was the gap fill we were trying to target, yep. So we held here right at open. This was Asian session. We had a ton of volume. We held. Came down, didn't want to return to the low. London session, New York session. Couldn't break it in New York. Still held it here, which was just during the day. So again, not a ton of volume, but the fact that we held it during a New York session and kind of at market open that had a ton of volume, and then we broke through it, I think it should hold. I think this is going to be stronger than this, and we're going to kind of return up to that daily high. But we will see in 6 minutes. If it closes bearish above support, yep, then I'll be waiting, Josh. Yeah, I would just wait. I would say you could probably enter once it breaks the high if it's bearish. But I've just seen GJ kind of, if it closes weak and bearish and it wants to go down, it'll push up, grab some orders, and then drive down. So I would just wait for kind of what we want to see. And price broke below support. You don't think you would take a sell? Yep, yeah, I think so too, Argo. It's going to depend how this closes. If it makes a really big candle and closes down there, I'm not going to take it. But I think if it makes a little candle and kind of closes like it is now, that would probably make sense. But I think it's going to close above. And if it closes ugly, we'll just wait. So, I'll be right back.
Alright, guys, for those of you who are new on here, make sure you give a like to the stream. You know, we're only at 52 likes here. Let's buff that number up a little bit. We got to get to at least 100, and if you're not already, subscribe if you can. It just helps out everyone. Allows us to keep coming on here and doing this, and it helps Paul as well create this whole community of people.
Yeah, look at GJ now. This is why we like to wait for the close of the candles.
Yep. Were you looking for a buy, or are you just talking like for a sell? How it's already kind of came down.
I know that somebody said they took a buy, but yeah, we like to wait for the close.
Absolutely. I learned that the first week of trading with everyone.
What up, Mike?
I don't know if you're saying what up to me, but what up?
Yep, exactly, Thomason. Exactly. Man, this free playlist is killing it today. Mike, I've been wearing those headphones like all day. They're so perfect.
Dude, you like them?
I freaking love them.
Dude, they're actually not bad. Like, they're really comparable to like Beats and stuff, bro. I'm not even kidding.
I like it better. They're loud. They're way louder than the Beats.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, don't miss a trade because you got a phone call, Mike. What up, MB?
Happens every time, bro.
Yeah. Yep. All right, if we close bearish below here. I like the sells then.
Alright, I told him I'll call him back. That's been last time I missed a damn trade. Yeah, we closed, so I'm gonna wait for that pullback and then try to get it here.
Yep, I got in. That's a hard pullback.
Oh, guess I should have waited a second. Good lord, I didn't think I was gonna do that. Wow. I was gonna put stop above that candle, but we're like there right now. Holy crap!
Yeah,
I
it's,
didn't even have time to put the stop loss in.
yeah, it's about to hit me out already.
Wow,
Jesus Christ.
that is unreal.
Oh, what the hell is going on?
I can't even put my stop loss in because we're so close. I didn't even have time to put on my stop loss. I'll have to manually close it if we go above this thing. This is the first time that LMFX won't let me put a stop loss in because we're so close to it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's never happened like this, but damn, that was quick.
Yeah, I'm just trying to modify it a little bit, but this freaking thing never freaking wants to, yeah, no shit. This thing never wants to cooperate with my stop loss. It won't move it. Wait, did it move it? Barely. Yeah, if it closes bullish, it'll just be a fake out and it'll go up. I mean, it closed below the candles, Orgo, so that's kind of what I'm basing it off of. It closed below right here. So, we'll see what happens. I mean, it makes sense. We got clean traffic. We broke below resistance, or below support. So, we'll see what happens. Yeah, it wasn't letting me. Not yet, Eric. We'll take charts on Sundays, or on Sunday, coming up is when we'll be starting to take charts. Yeah, I got in sells. Yeah, I was trying to move my stop up a little bit above to compensate for the spread, but I think it's good now. It's really gonna suck if it's a fake out. Oh boy, come on.
That sucks. Everyone's in a cell.
Yeah, it didn't hold support there like it should have.
Everyone's in cell. I'm gonna buy.
Yeah. It's like right at the stop, so we'll see. I might stop taking breakout candles. They never seem to work out well for me.
Yeah, I was just gonna say the same thing because I feel like the last, honestly, I think this is the last 3 trades that I've taken. I've taken the once it breaks a major zone, wait for 30 minutes, it'll close, and then the next one will pull back and it'll close above it, and then the next one after that, which would be technically an hour away, that's the one that will make the final drop. Well, let me see if I can find an example on here somewhere. That's what I was saying earlier, Paul. I feel like GJ is just being ruthless, not respecting anything.
Yeah, it's not being pretty, but could have been a bad entry too. Yeah, I think it's buy. I thought it was buys too, but we didn't hold support here. We continued down, so yeah. If it, yep, yeah, it stopped me out. Figures. Yeah, so now I'll wait for the hourly close, and if it closes bullish, um, then buys it was, but 30 minutes showed otherwise. Hmm. Figures.
Even though the art of the ninja is far more sophisticated than just martial arts, students start with simple climbing techniques and handling standard weapons. The ninja also developed ninjutsu, the art of the ninja.
Yeah, I might take breakouts off of the plan because they never seem to work. Alright, so we're gonna delete that plan. Yep, yeah, it looks like buys now. It didn't before with 3 bearish candles. For me, at least. I mean, I'm not gonna try to guess what the market's gonna do. I'm just gonna trade what it's saying. Yep, exactly, Reggie. Yep. Yeah, if it was gonna respect that level, it would have, and it would have continued down. But if we close back above, then we should be heading up for sure. If we close above and take a buy and it goes down, I'll be done for the night. That'll be enough for me. Sakeem, did you get in the cells or no? Yeah, I used to do the breakout and wait for the retest and then get in. But I don't know. GJ typically, like, I mean, right here we broke out and we just died. So I was kind of anticipating it to do the same thing. But now it'll probably move all the way up, won't give an entry, and then that'll be that. Yep. It It never broke that. Yeah. Yeah, I see that, but that's all the way over here. We got clean move here, we got a clean move here. So that's what I was basing it off of. I just wanted it to close below the bodies right here. Just like this one did. Which it did. Close below the body. I mean, you could have marked out the zone all the way to here. But I don't use wicks as zones. I like to use the bodies. And then just kind of have a box around a portion of the wicks so I got an idea. It's one of those trades. Yeah, I mean, if we took this trade 10 times, we'll probably win 7 or 8. But not today. Yep. Yeah, because if I start looking too far left, I'm just gonna... There's gonna be too many what ifs trying to take a trade, and that's just way too much information like that. I think it's gonna head up to like 142, 458 and test that daily high. Yeah, Wutango, but then if it was going to respect that level, it shouldn't have closed below it. So, I'm not going to trade on what I think is going to happen. That's not going to work out for me. The chart closed below the area I wanted it to close below, so I executed the trade. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna take the risk down to 2% for every trade next week instead of doing the 3%.
Yeah.
What are you doing on all your entries? Are you doing like, are you separating? Because I know you're still doing like, are you doing 3 positions every trade now?
Depends how I like to trade. Normally 2 is what I like to do.
And then you'll do, say, like, what's your risk per trade then?
2% per position.
Oh, per position. Okay, so you're doing 4% overall per trade.
Yep.
And then would you make them both, like, say if you threw like a 0.5, would you do like a 0.5 and a 0.5, or would you do one like higher than the other?
I don't determine that, so I'm not sure. The calculator does it. I don't pick the lot size. The calculator does it on its own. I just
No, I understand that, but you're saying 2% and 2%. So instead of like, because like if you were to do like 4% overall, like you could throw like a point, like a 0.9, and then have the 0.10 as your runner. I didn't know if you were making them both the exact same lot size.
Oh, I don't pick the lot size, so, but they normally are the same size.
Yeah, no, I understand. You get what I'm trying to say here. I know that you don't pick the lot size; it's based on whatever the calculator gives you.
Mm-hmm.
But like, remember when I talked a while ago? So if I do 3% and it tells me that I can do a 0.4, I might throw a 0.3 and a 0.10. So I'll like mix match them, so that way I take my 0.3 at 10, 15 pips, and then I'll take the 0.10 at my runner.
Yep. Yeah. I would. Yeah. I mean, with using the pip calculator, yeah, you can definitely throw in. If it says you can take a one lot and you do a 0.6 and 0.4, yeah. But it just set at 2%, and it normally just puts the same size trade in for both positions.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because I mean, honestly, next week I might not even do a runner, because I've noticed that every single runner that I've had has gotten stopped. I haven't had one runner that's actually been decent.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about just taking like full trade at 10, 15 pips, whatever the market gives me, and then just calling it a day on that trade.
Yeah. If you don't like holding runners, I would get out as soon as you can.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do for next week. Change it up a little bit, adding that to the plan.
Yeah. Yeah, it does always make more sense after it happens. Because if this candle would have pushed down, then that 30-minute break would have made tons of sense. But we weren't going to know that till afterwards, so that is what it is.
Yeah, and I mean, like we said, it doesn't make sense until after. But this 4 hour very well could have just went bearish and continued back down to the next support.
I mean, there was nothing to stop that 30-minute candle. In terms of most recent area, if we analyze it now, yeah, maybe that wick way over there to the left is the reason we came up, but we came up nice, it should have fell down nice, that's all.
That candle really ran it up.
Yeah, it sure did. That's too big for me to take an entry on now, so kind of SOL for me.
Yeah, looking at it, the hour still looks pretty decent. So I mean, I
Yeah,
don't know. The hour still might be making, like you said, it could be a fake out. So
yeah, I was thinking the sells were a fake out. It shouldn't have broke the high of that candle if it was going to go down. So I think it's buys now. I just got to figure out what I like for an entry. I mean, technically it still could be bullish. I mean bearish. Yeah, today from New York we were bullish, but overall, if you look, we're still kind of just trending down. So, I mean, if you look here, this was bullish. I mean, this up move was bullish. So it just depends on what you see. And I saw a candle break of support, so. Yeah, it definitely makes sense now. Yeah, no, I'm not entering on a 5-minute or 15-minute support. That's not how I trade. But it would make sense if that's how you trade. This is not how I trade, so. My target's gonna depend on where I decide to enter.
Yep, well, I mean, even if this 15-minute here pulls back, which would be technically the close of the 30-minute, stops would still only be around 9 pips, and then the target could be that wick fill at the top, which is still like 20 pips away.
Yeah, we'll see how it closes. Yeah, that makes sense, Eric. Yeah, it's bullish right now, but I mean, if it closes below, short term could have had sells to here, formed a support from here, and continued up. I'm not in the trade for days or hours. So, but if you zoom out, I mean, this is just the 30-minute, but I mean, we finally got a little bit of bullish activity from here. I mean, even short term, you could still say it's going down, but I think long term it's bullish for sure. Definitely bullish long term, but for this Asian session, those sells would have been really nice. I mean, previous hourly was bearish, so I'm not going to buy a bearish candle. I mean, this one kind of broke the low of that candle, so we'll see what happens. Say if hourly closes below, I'm going to sell it again, so we'll see what happens. I'm not trading AUD, so I don't know. Yeah, I had a daily level marked. I got rid of it. It was just kind of in the way.
Wow, this candle is crazy.
Bro, I literally don't get it. This makes it so challenging to trade GJ these days. This whole week I've taken losses because of this.
Yeah, I think you just gotta look at the hourly now.
Yep. Yeah, I'll be taking an hourly entry.
I mean, this is rough.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, everyone's got their different styles of trading, so I mean, everyone's gonna have different opinions, which is fine. If this hourly closes below, I mean, I'm gonna take another sell again, unless it rockets all the way down, basically to where I want support to form. Then I'll wait for buys right there and take buys up. But if it closes kind of right where it's at, I'm gonna sell it again, and I'll do it every single time. So.
Yeah, I mean, that was just further confirmations that our original entry was solid. We just, I guess stop losses should have been a little bit more above the if it was above the previous 30, we would have been fine. We would have still been in there, but it was just too big of a stop loss.
Yeah, it should have been above the.
Some people
should have been above the resistance.
Yeah, that would have been about 13 pips for me, which is a little bit bigger, but I could have just went on a smaller lot.
Yeah, I mean, Iron Man, the hourly candle previously was bearish. We couldn't even reach the daily high of the previous daily candle. So, short term, definitely looks bearish. 30-minute hourly. I haven't looked at the 4-hour recently, but I'm sure that's starting to look bearish. So.
Yeah, I mean, that could have definitely a stop on, I think.
Yeah, I've noticed Asian sessions always, or GJ in general, any JPY pair, is always really rough during the Chinese holiday. I mean, this candle could pull all the way back up and close bullish, and then it could be buys. We just got to see how it reacts at this level. Yep. Yeah, and you guys got to remember, when I'm taking a trade, I'm taking 10 pips. So just because I'm selling it doesn't mean I'm not acknowledging that current most current is bullish. It just means we close below a level I like to take a trade below, and it looks clean to the left to get to the target I want to get to. And once I get 10-15 pips, I'm out. 10-15 pips, I'm out. That's it. So, just because we're taking a sell when it's bullish, technically, if you want to say it's bullish, that doesn't mean we're expecting it to drop 500 pips. We're looking for 10, which is, I think it's 10 pips. Is that 10 cents or a penny in terms of the amount of the dollar? I think it's 10, because 100 pips is a dollar move, I think. Or that might be 10 pips. I don't remember, to be honest. It might be 10 pips is a dollar, so then... yeah. Oh well, I don't really care. It doesn't affect my trading at all. $0.10, okay. That's what I... yeah, I couldn't remember. 4 hour looks like a giant bearish fake out. So does that mean it's going up?
You guys going for buys or sells for GJ?
Oh, what up, Troy? If we close below resistance again, I'm gonna sell it again. Or below support, I'm gonna sell it again.
Yeah, I see the same thing.
Yeah,
I got
in,
an 8-hour chart though.
Yeah, I got in the sells on that previous 30 minute. Stopped me out right away, and now it's coming back, and it might close below.
I mean, Kirk is. I have trend channel, so currently it was an 8-hour, so it's an uptrend channel, and I guess for my bottom trend line channel, if it closed below that, yeah, I'll see sells, but I'll top that trend channel too as well.
Yeah, I think it should. It should get down to like 900 area.
900.
And if we get a support there. Yeah, what up, Naked Wicks? Yeah, I'd like it to close a little bit lower. Let me see how the 30 minutes closing. Still bullish. Yeah, it looks like we kind of closed above. Oh, right below. Yeah, I mean, you could sell it on the hourly. I'm gonna wait. Just I don't really like it, so.
Would this classify as your 30-minute window with a higher high on the wick?
It could, yeah. That's why I don't want to take a sell.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at too. I mean,
But with everything being bearish on the hourly and the 4 hour being bearish still, I'm just not too confident in this 30-minute wick fill.
yeah, me either.
Because it did technically close back below the resistance again. So, just keep waiting. I'm going to wait for a nice entry. I don't want to take any sloppy ones. Yep, exactly, Braddock. Heavy indecision. Yep. Yeah, see, the old me would have taken a buy on this 30-minute. Or sold. No, wait, I did it today, actually. It was this one right here. I sold on this 30-minute, and the hourly candle actually was bullish with a wick, and then it filled it. So if it breaks the low here, it's probably going to drop. but I've seen GJ kind of break lows, grab orders, and then continue up. So let me see if, yep, so right here, this one kind of broke above the high right here of this candle and then continued to come down. So just gonna wait. If it breaks down, it breaks down. If it breaks up, it breaks up. We're gonna have good entries regardless of what it does. I think we're just gonna get a better entry if we wait. That's all. Yeah, Wix got monetized Friday last week, so I think I started it on Sunday or Monday. So yep, exactly, Wu Tango. It did technically close below. Hourly's good, bearish. But GJ does tend to fill those 30-minute wicks like that. So I just wanna, if we can kind of go bearish here below the resistance again and not run all the way down to the target, then I would like sells for sure. But I mean, GJ could just run down to target. It tends to do that too. So just gotta wait and see. Yep, exactly, Reggie. Yep. I mean, it's looking like my first idea could have been correct, but that'd have been a nasty wick to hold through, and then for it to close like that would have been kind of risky to hold, I think. Yeah, we're way past 4,000 now. I think we're at like getting close to 7,000 viewing hours, Wix. Because, yeah, I mean, honestly, buys or sells make sense right now. So, just that both of them make sense in one candle in multiple different time frames. I just don't like it. I'd like it to all make sense, at least on the 30 and the hour that I'm trying to trade with. So if it makes sense to go down on the hourly, okay. It makes sense on the 30, okay. I'm going to take it. But this 30-minute could just push up, fill the wick. But the hourly's bearish. 4 hours probably bearish unless we push up, then it'll flip. But I think this next candle is could be a good opportunity. If it closes bullish and doesn't fill the wick, we know where we're going. We're going up. If we close bearish and maybe make a lower low wick, I think sells would be a real nice opportunity as well. Is it worth using 15-minute bearish? Yeah, Eric, that kind of depends on you. I used to use the 15-minute a lot, and honestly, it just confused me. I would see like a super good 15-minute bearish candle, forget what was going on the hourly and the 4 hour when it being super bullish, and it just never, those trades just never played out in terms of the probability. There were more losses than wins, so I took the 15-minute out. I have not looked at EJ yet, dang, so yep, yeah, Reggie, I would take that. I would normally take that breakout candle all day. I might start waiting for a retest, to be honest, like Katz was saying. Wouldn't you start looking for sells once price came to resistance? 300. I would, yes. I don't trade exactly Raja style. I trade more so what I'm comfortable trading. But I wouldn't have seen a resistance here till this bearish candle closed. I mean, I could have marked up here, but I also could have marked up here, which that wick kind of tapped into. But this bearish candle actually, we'll say it formed resistance, but it also touched our support. So whenever a candle does that, there's no trade for me. Because every time I've taken a trade on a candle that forms a resistance, touches a support, or forms a support and touches a resistance, it's never worked out. So that candle would not have interested me in anything except waiting. That's all. There you go. Secured 11. Nice job. If taking sells, I would put the stop loss above the hourly candle. But I'm not taking sells yet, so I'd like to see what this 30-minute does. Because if it goes back and closes above the support, or, well, now resistance, I think buys are going to be really nice. If we close bearish, I think sells are going to be real nice too. So resistance near previous day high. Yeah, so I got the day high at 454. Which it's still almost 15, 16 pips away from. But like I said, I'm not looking back that far. I'm looking at what the most recent candles are doing. $30 pip range to scalp from. Yeah, it could be. It's just not. That's just not how I do it. That's all. Doesn't mean it's right or wrong. If that's what you're doing and it's working, keep doing it. Yeah, I like to stick to the 30-minute and the 1 hour for entries. Brandon says take the goddamn sell. If you think it's gonna work out, then take it. Jay, you just gotta turn your mic on, bro. Is he still in here or did Jay bounce? He must have left. Yeah. Troy, how's the clothes coming?
You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, shit, I didn't know my mic was on. Yeah, it's coming good. We're waiting for our inventory to be created. Or I guess, printed. Website's all ready and shit, but, I have to go
Nice.
live with that until we get our inventory.
That's awesome, dude.
So now it's just a waiting game. Hate waiting.
Are you working right now, or are you just doing that?
I got hired at Holiday Ford.
You what? What'd you say?
Got hired as a car salesman at Holiday Ford.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I want to do that or go law enforcement. I got the Green Bay fucking examination mark.
Nice.
But, I'm figuring just give this job a year and this business a year, and if I don't like it, I'll do law enforcement next year. I mean, I'm still in my 20s, so
yeah. I think it'll do real good.
yeah. I did a write-up on Green Bay with a buddy of mine. He put in a good word for me, so all I gotta do is take the test. He passed everything. But I'm just on the fence about just giving this car salesman a job. Try for a year.
Yeah, sales are pretty good.
A lot of money you can make.
Yeah, that's for sure.
We'll see. And I don't know how this business is gonna turn out. I don't think we're gonna be able to keep up with inventory since our business is still strictly be e-com. So we're gonna be doing our shit on like social media.
Okay.
I'm gonna be promoting my shit on social media and having a direct link so if you wanna go there, click on the link, buy it. We'll see how it goes.
I think it'll be good. You got some good connections that should help, hopefully.
Yeah, CJ's his dad's girlfriend's brother. She has two brothers that are millionaires. One owns four gyms and one fucking like a fitness model or whatever you want to call it on YouTube. And he said he's down to wear our gear and promote it for us.
Yeah, that'll that'll be a real nice jump start.
He has like 1.2 million followers on YouTube. So.
yeah, that'll help a ton.
Yeah, that goes. But I mean, if we do really good, I'll probably just quit the car salesman and put 100% of my time in the business.
That's awesome. I think it'll work out.
I'll still be trading. It'll still be swing trading.
Yeah.
What about you? What are you doing now?
I'll be doing insurance sales, and it's I'll be working from home unless I'm going to a client's house to make a sale. So other than that, I'll be working from home, which will be pretty cool.
That'd be dope. You can do that and still look at the charts too.
And get more active in the group. Yeah, I'm thinking I shouldn't need it for too long, but it pays super good, so, and just the energy of everyone in the company, it's super good, so even if I don't need it, I'll probably just stay because of that.
I guess it'll be extra income too.
What's up?
I said it'll be extra income too.
Oh yeah, it'd be way too much extra income. Yeah, I think it should go up and test the previous day high.
What's that?
I said I think we should get up and test that daily high at 458.
$144.458.
Yeah.
Because I'm looking at the 8-hour on the days, right at that my fucking downtrend. Usually I'll pick a buy there, but I'm just gonna wait. Just because I'm trading NCD, Chef, Euro NCD. I'd like to look back at DJ, see what they got going on.
Yeah, I'm hoping this 30-minute doesn't run and fill the wick right away, and then we can catch the next one to go fill it. Yeah.
I wonder how EG's doing. I haven't looked at that bad boy for a while.
What up, Brandon? Yeah, they got some really, it's a super cool company. They got really good, really cool stuff. Basically, if I worked there for 10 years, I could retire and um, I'll receive 100% of my salary for the rest of my life. So it's pretty cool. Man, I was hoping this 30-minute wasn't going to do that.
Three.
Yeah, dude, you just been annoying the hell out of me this week.
Oh shit.
Like, bro, why? Why did that just have to run up there?
That's moving too.
Oh my gosh.
I remember my last time being on a 30-minute. I usually never go below like 4 hours.
Nice, Jose. Yeah, Reggie, I don't know if you saw it. I hit you back with what you get if you wanted to do that. Yeah, I started adding in 4-hour entries when it's not a massive candle. Yeah, they're looking bullish now, Brandon. They weren't earlier for me. Yeah, that's if it can pull back a little bit, maybe taking an entry on that candle, but I don't know. It's a little big. But that's what she said, so I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yo, this song goes out to all you people obsessed right now with learning IoT, MPTT, home automation, and messing around with that like little $30 computer.
So if you guys like it so far, and I know we haven't really done anything, but make sure you press that like and subscribe button. Just gives us a better opportunity to get up to that giveaway for you guys. So if we don't hit it by the date, there's not going to be any extension. There just won't be a giveaway. There'll probably be something months later, but I can't promise it'll be as high or that we'll hit that one. So the more likes we get, the more shares we get on social media, the better odds we have of getting to that goal to actually give away some money. So it's up to you guys if you want to get us there to win it.
Is there a way for me to share the link on Instagram?
No, you have to have 10,000 or more followers to have to actually drop a link. But if you just type, yeah, if you just type in youtube.com trading with Paul, people can just go to that by typing it in on their own. So
So is it just youtube.com? You said, what was it?
/ trading with, I'll put it in the chat.
Okay. Is it in chat?
Yep. Yep. Yeah, if you just type that in. Oh wait, I spelled it wrong. There we go.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, just if you just type that, they'll be able to go to it. Yeah, so GJ's got a higher low now. It looks like it did respect that support. Made a higher high, kind of a higher low with that wick. Depending on where this candle closes and if it pulls back aggressive or not, I might look for an entry. But if it just goes, then I'll just wait for it to make another higher high and try to get in at the higher low. So nice job, Sam. You bought UJ. Atta boy. Yeah, GJ's been, I mean, like I said, even last year when I was trading, it was a little rude during the Chinese holiday last year as well. It didn't really respect stuff it normally does. So I'd say maybe just trade a different pair during this time, or just be extra careful. Yeah, I wouldn't be too concerned about the 5 minute Saya. 30-minute looks really good. So let's see, what time is it? 7:30. What's the 4 hour look like? There you go, Scott. Nice. 7 for 7 today. Nice. Yeah, looking like a 4 hours flipping, and then we should continue up to that daily high. So I think as long as this 30-minute doesn't go up and touch resistance and close below, I think if we can get it to pull back a little bit and get a little smaller stop, I think taking it up to at least get to there and then potentially up to that daily high could be a real smooth trade. Uh, 142, 450 area. Yeah, some guy was giving signals in the group. That's a good way to get booted. Yeah, nice job, Scott. Damn, you've been up for a while then. Damn. Appreciate it, Troy.
Yeah, no problem.
I'll definitely be helping you out once you got your clothing up and going.
I got a lot of people who ask me about the trade, but they just too scared to enter for some reason or contact you.
Yeah, it's not an easy thing to do and just jump into.
I agree with that.
And 1:30 a.m. You probably drink lots of. You had a 6-hour nap. Oh, okay, that's not bad. Nasal, I'll be looking to get in once this 30-minute closes, depending on where it closes. Hopefully, it'll give us a nice little wick to the downside and then continue pushing. And I would just anticipate it to break through resistance based on what the 4 hours looking like. Yeah, I'm hoping this one will go smooth. The first one didn't go smooth, so. So we'll see. See what the hour is looking like. Looking bullish to me. Alright, I got in at 163.
What are your thoughts on that bullish candle closing, Paul?
I already entered.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I got in at 163. I'm going to take it up to the wick throw. That'll be 20 pips, and then that'll be it. It's about 18, 19 pips, so. But I mean, it made a higher high, higher low. I mean, it kind of made a higher low. It didn't break the low. It closed above. Everything's looking bullish, looking like we're respecting support. We closed back above that resistance I had, so I think we should move pretty nice. If not, that will be it for me for the session, and I will get back to studying. But I would anticipate this 4 hour to continue up. Why what, cats? I don't know what you mean. Yep, here you go, Brandon. I got in a 162 also. I mean, stop loss is below support. I think we can get a nice move. Oh, okay, yeah. I'm still confused, cats, but whatever you say. TP is going to be that wick at 346. So just a high that the current 4 hour has made. I think we should get past there, but if we get there, I'm going to be more than content with taking that. I think we should definitely continue up to that. So, I mean, we will see. Normally the last 30 minutes we get some nice movement, so hopefully we'll kind of continue and push up there in this 30-minute candle. Yep, yeah, TP's on the screen now. Sakeem, you take anything yet? $168, nice siren. Yeah, I think it should work out. If it forms a resistance right here, that's gonna really suck. But I don't think it. Yeah, I don't think it should. I'm not gonna trade expecting bad luck. So I think we should be good. Just be in the last 30 minutes of the 4 hour. It could have less movement, but typically the last 30 minutes and then into 8:30 we get some nice movement if we have volume. So let me check the 4 hour. Has it flipped? Yeah, 4 hours almost flipped. It actually did flip with that bullish candle, so I think we should continue up. On the 4 hour we can probably target what level is, it's not telling me. Like 420 area. Did you get in it, Mike?
Yeah, I got in. A little bit higher of an entry than I wanted, but it's alright.
As long as your risk is on point, you'll be okay. I think this is gonna play out. It's just right at like the 4 hour flipping bullish, so it might struggle a little bit. I don't think it should head back down to support. I think it should just make that bottom wick and head up. Yeah, I don't think it should go back and test support, but you never know with GJ these days. GJ's gonna do whatever it wants. I actually moved my TP to 20 pips because I think we got a lot more room to go. So TP is 370. But yep, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. What's up, Dallas?
What up, player?
What's going on, Dallas?
Hey guys. Just got on the charts. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Who's calling it? Who's calling buys? Tell me when.
A lot of shit. DJ's been ruthless, especially to me lately.
Looks like that candle flip theory played out nicely. If you stopped it at exactly 10 pips, you would have gotten it. Whoever did do it.
Yeah, I talked to Paul about it a little bit ago. We were watching it, but the only thing is the previous like 3 were going heavy bearish, and then that was the one that created the wick up on the top. You see, the one that flipped.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It just made me nervous because I thought it was going to come back and create a sell, but I'm not really sure what's going on with it.
Yeah.
If it forms resistance right here, I'm gonna be pretty disappointed. I was like, what are the freaking odds? Then it would make a low, lower high, and then drop. That would be so rude. Well, with the last 30-minute close, we should get another higher low and higher high.
Looking at the 5 minutes, like it's been really rough at this level that we're at. It's like hasn't broken 190 in a little bit.
Yeah.
Which of course that's right where I got in my first entry, and then I waited for it to retrace for my second entry.
Did you drop down to the 5 minute for that?
Yeah, it dropped down to the 5 minute, but I thought the 5 minute was gonna go once it passed, and it actually closed above the other 5 minutes, so I got in, and then it ended up coming down from 190 down to like 130, and then I got in the next one at 130.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's really no way to tell. Like, if it's gonna keep going up. I mean, when it closes above, you think that it's just gonna continue going up, and then the next 5 minute drop like 6 pips. I'm like, what the hell, you know?
Yeah, I mean, you gotta think of the 5 minute the same way though. The 5 minute made a high, so it's gonna come back, make a higher low. So if you're entering on a break, that could technically be the high. So if
Yeah,
you
I just saw it as because I was looking. I didn't enter on the first one that broke it. I entered on the next one because it actually came down, and then I entered right at the tip top. I don't know if you can see it on your 5 minute there. Because when it closed above with a wick to the bottom, so I thought we would have been safe.
Yeah.
And then it ended up that next 5 minute, the one that dropped it. You can see.
Yeah, you just got. Yeah, I mean that happens. I mean the break made sense.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
yeah, I mean the analysis made sense. It just GJ did what it wanted in that case. I'm not worried.
Yeah. As long as we keep going up. Yeah. I mean, if 15 minute closes bullish, I think we'll be okay.
Yep. Yeah, if this 5 minute right here, if it can pass and close above these three, that'll be the second time it closed above. So I think that's the one that'll shoot it up, hopefully. Yep, hopefully right here.
Yep. And these hip hop beats are the best we've had so far. 3 levels of rise. Can you explain, please, cats? I think I've heard it, but I'm not sure if this is another English thing.
Another English thing.
Yeah, this 15 minute can close above that resistance. That would be nice on the 15 minute.
But I've noticed every time, like within like the last 20 seconds, it does like a pullback and it pulls back in the range. So hopefully this one doesn't. Yep, look at that, dude. Look, 10 seconds, it drops right back in.
Yep. But we got a higher low. Look at that, and we're bullish.
But not a higher high on the 15.
Not yet. I mean, we're bullish on higher time frames, so.
Yep. Yeah. 30. When I'm in the trade, I like 30 because then you can actually see what the overall structure is doing. The 5 doesn't even matter.
Nope.
Unless it's finding room. Yeah, I'm hoping this will be good. I think it'll be a solid trade. Well, we got 14 minutes, and then hopefully the 1 hour will be able to close above the previous. But yeah, I mean, even if you look at 4 hour, 4 hours kind of technically already flipped bullish, but it hasn't closed. 13 minutes is 4 hour flip, and close, and then the next target would be up to that resistance at like 4.
Yep. Yeah, you cut out, but I know what you're saying.
Yeah, 142, 430.
Yeah, I think if the 15 minute just makes a high, can just break the high of the previous one, I think it'll just start to go. Yep, there we go. We should be okay. 15 broke the high. If it breaks the previous 30-minute high, it's going to move pretty nice.
I do see what you're saying about bullish bias, but this 4 hour flips back down in 12 and a half minutes. Are you guys still thinking about bias?
If what does what? If what happens?
12.5 minutes since we're in bias.
Oh, you guys are already in it?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Oh, it's gonna skyrocket. It's going way up there.
I like that.
Sorry, I'm really not trying to jinx you guys. I thought you guys were still waiting. My bad.
Nah.
I'm like, I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, well, shit, if it does that.
Yep, yeah, I see that too. I'm watching the 5 minute right now.
Well, I heard this dude named Schrodinger put cats inside a box. Someone please call PETA. That's quite unorthodox. Is the Heisenberg uncertainty principle in effect?
Really sure I want to.
Zombie cats, both alive and dead. Well, what did you expect? When deciphering the binary, the waveform goes away. If you measure probability of specific quantum states, you can't know a priori how an atom might behave. Yet through this observation, the universe is changed. What? I've never seen a cat like that. Schrodinger, I'm sorry, but you might get slapped. Yeah, you won't get slapped at the very same time. Why can't you make up your mind? Micro to macro, classical to quantum. Superpositions? I think we have a problem. When we check on the cat, is he alive or dead? You say both, but now you're messing with my head. The multiverse has got me down. How can I be in the woods while I'm also downtown? And don't say Central Park. I mean a place where I can catch Pokemon after dark. Two answers at once. That's the max. Like Kellyanne Conway's alternative facts. Alive while I'm dead. Schrodinger said it. Many possible worlds. You can go ask you Everett. A future state like being asleep while at a Chainsmoker show. Wait, that happens constantly. Hold on, the possibilities are ample. Let me think about it. I can find a new example. Shaggy asked how magnets work. Unpaired electrons. Don't feel like a jerk.
Come on, no form of fucking resistance right when we fucking enter.
And how can Twisted keep dissing Violent J when he hooked them up? That's not okay. On VegaLovers.net, I press refresh. On Hot 97, just getting upset. He's like Tech9's a boy, but we paved the way.
The live stream is done today. Will you have a little bit of time to talk after?
Yep.
On the Zoom?
Yep.
Why'd you have 7 openers that night after all? So what is a juggalo? I don't know. I left with a really sad feeling that show. Coming home, my girlfriend called me on the phone. She said packages were stolen from the lobby. I'm like, yo. We called the cops and described the box. 1 minute it was weird, then 1 minute it was not. I'm like, oh my god, it's like Schrodinger's cat. The cops like, what? I'm like, imagine that. Okay, maybe I think I might be getting off track. In a song about quantum physics and cats. My point is that a deterministic vision might limit your view and be a prison. While the probability that the
I mean, hourly would close bullish, so that would still make sense, but
I've never seen a cat like that. Schrodinger, I'm sorry, but you might get slapped. Yeah, you
The hourly broke the high of the previous hourly. So might see movement in the last 5 minutes or so. Hopefully it's to the upside. Yeah, oh shoot, yeah, gotta stop swearing. I mean, they already monetized me and I was swearing before, so I don't think it's too big of an issue. Making a higher low than a higher high. I'm hoping it goes up and makes a higher high. That's what I was anticipating. Oh, here we go. I think this could be the volume we wanted. Should pop up and break the wick, hopefully. Oh, nice. Got 200 pips. Jeez. Woo-hoo. So how many likes do we have so far? I haven't even checked. Did we break 100? We better have broke 100. 5 minute can close above resistance. I think it'll go. Let me check it out. Yeah, no, it's still done. 30 seconds. Hopefully it'll close above resistance and then we can go. Hopefully we don't close bearish. That would be ugly. But it did respect support again, so I guess that's good, but we wanted to break resistance. More indecision. I mean, 5 minute kind of made a higher low, which typically leads to a breakout, but this level's been holding for a minute on the 5 minutes, so my candles keep disappearing on MT4. It's so annoying. What up, Raul? What's up, Nicole? Yeah, GJ's normally pretty good. It's been kind of difficult this week, but I'd still say it's tradable. It's just more difficult. What's up, Raul? Just hanging out, hoping we can win this trade. First one didn't play out. It'd be nice if the second one would. It makes sense, but it's just been sitting here forever. Hopefully these last 3 minutes can give us something. Ooh, I don't like that song. Not feeling that one either. Level up is what we'll listen to. It's trying to form a fucking resistance right here. Look at that.
Designer boutique is my style now. It's like I'm floating off the ground now. I'm on another level. Cartier on the bezel. Yeah. I get the money and run. I get the money and run. You think I'm falling in love, but it's just snow on the bluff. I get it, I live it, trying to fit in my world, but it's far from basic. No, I'm not complacent. God is so good, no, you can't replace it. Level up, level up, level up, level up. Holla at me, better measure up. Swerving in the Lambo, rev it up. Level up.
I mean, hourly still closing bullish, which is good, but man, come on.
If you want me, better level up.
What are the odds?
Yeah, dude, I think this is the last trade I'm about to take on GJ because I'm 1 for 5.
Yeah, it's not being polite. We've had perfect, terrible entries lately.
Yeah, and I mean, I've looked back at all my entries I've taken, and like literally, they have not even been like bad at all. I just don't. It just seems like whatever I take, it does the complete opposite for the last 5 trades I've taken, and it's like I don't get it, man.
Yeah. Yeah, that happens. Sucks, but I mean, hourly's looking good, so.
Yeah, I mean, even on the 15, it didn't really pass the previous 15, which is a good sign too. But I would like it to close bullish, not bearish.
Agreed.
We'll see. Probably fucking rock it down now and hit stop loss. God, dude, what is this deal, man? Oh my god. Damn, not 4 hour flipped bearish too. Fuck. Yeah, this is gonna be a sell now. Watch.
Hourly's bullish.
Hourly is, but 4 hour flipped.
Yeah, it's a really weak bearish candle though. We'll see what happens. Could have just been, I don't know.
Yeah, the only problem is I don't have stops below the 4 hours, so if it comes down to like create a bottom wick, it's gonna wick me out for sure.
I think if you're below the hourly, you're fine.
No, I didn't go completely below the hourly. I went right below the previous 30 at the body.
So I think the previous 30, it's the same. It's the same wick. Previous 30 is the hourly wick.
No, but I had it at the body, not at the full wick, because the wick is like.
I would put it below the. I wouldn't put it at the bodies. That wouldn't. That's probably why your stop's getting hit just barely, and then it's going in your direction.
Well, this is the first trade that I've done that, just because the stops on this one was like 11 pips, so I didn't want to put it 15 pips down.
I mean, mine's only at 12.
I don't remember I got in on that top entry, which was a shitty entry, but fuck it, oh well. Anyway.
Where's the 4 hour wick? Oh yeah, that's at the 4 hour. Yep.
Yeah, I'm 1 pip from getting stopped right here.
Yeah, definitely not gonna play jazz. Nope, No jazz or no Christmas music. It's tapping into that support again, so as long as it holds it, we should continue up. Yeah, if this hourly support doesn't hold, I'm going to be pretty pissed because when I took a trade anticipating it to break here, it held that time and went in the opposite direction. So I'm gonna trust this hourly support to hold and continue us up. Nope, none of that either. It'll just be whatever this free app plays. It's like hip hop, rock, soothing. I think it does have a jazz in there.
But guess who popped up on the Yo Gabba Gabba Spotify station yesterday?
She's late for baby yoga, but she's looking hella fly. Breastfeeding out in public, catching everybody's eye. With her brand new Orbit stroller and her probiotic smoothie. I hope was checking prices on that tasty vegan sushi. With that Adbusters mag and her artisan toast. She's always shopping local.
Where'd Sakeem go?
Scoping out the Lululemon if it's fine on her phone. Using Amazon Mom, cause she's always on the go. Watching girls on HBO really takes her back to the Bushwick parties and the vinyl stacks. She misses Cafe Grumpy and Brooklyn Label. But when she's back in Franklin, she can never get a table. She remembers Luna Lounge where she passed out flyers for an underground band named Arcade Fire. Before Lena Dunham was successful and paid, Hipster Girl was on the L trying to find her way. Well, Hipster Girl grew up and got her MFA. Married with the mortgage and an IRA. Hybrid minivan up in the carpool. But Hipster Mom is doing okay.
This may seem like a stupid question, but is breast milk vegan? Can I call you back in a bit? I have to Skype my lactation consultant.
She looks so good when she shops organic, cause she cares about her baby and the future of our planet. But life has gotten hectic now that she's become a mom. Though the charter school waiting list isn't all that long, and the Mandarin immersion that they offer every morning combines a bit of Waldorf and a bit of Montessori. And the rooftop playground has an urban petting zoo with recycled wood.
Oh yeah, you definitely could, Cats. I'm not going to. I'm gonna just let it do its thing. If it doesn't hold this support, I might just look at a different pair till the Chinese holiday's over, because that'll be the like third or fourth time it's not respected a level like that. So see what happens. There you go. Yeah, Josh, I would just be careful on what you study right now on GJ. It could mislead you a little bit during the Chinese holiday.
It's like she doesn't even care about the health of her
It seems to move weird and differently during this time.
With her ex-fiance who had gone EDM. But ever since her wedding it was hard to stay friends. And his Coed hoodie with the dragonfly, she kept it in her closet as the years went by. Who's cried tonight about? Asked Terry Gross. A girl I knew in Brooklyn we were
But hourly opened. As long as it doesn't break the lows, there's still no top wick. I still think there's opportunity to go to the upside. Yeah, I feel that, Orgo. If I switch off GJ, it'll probably definitely be off of a JPY pair. At least till the holiday's over. I don't know what pair, but I'll let you guys know if I do. Cause yeah, GJ's the trades I've been taking for months. Take an hourly bullish candle at support, multiple wicks showing that it can't go down, As soon as I enter, it just flies down. It's been doing that a lot. So it's either I don't know what I'm doing, or it's just this time of the year for GJ, because I do know it did the same thing last year as well. So I mean, we have 3 hourly candles that couldn't break down. Now we have a 4-hour open. That could be why this pullback was so aggressive. And then I would just anticipate the same plan. We just have a stronger candle close now. So as long as we don't rock it down, I think we'll be okay. How can you get started on Forex? I would look into getting a mentor if you want to progress the most efficient way. I mean, it's been all week. I've had winning trades and I've had losing trades that were normally winners, so maybe just bad probability this week. That's all. But I don't like to just blame other stuff. I'd rather say I don't know what I'm doing and figure out how to get on the winning side than to just blame the market or the holiday or whatever. I'd rather figure out how to get on the other side of the trade. I just gotta figure out how to make sense of it. Yep, yeah, exactly, Siren. There's live YouTubes for every session. So other pair, I don't know. I would probably choose a GBP pair, not GU. Maybe GBP AUD. I like AUD pairs.
That's what I'm gonna be looking at for is GBP AUD.
GBP NZD maybe. I like that one. It just depends on. Oh yeah, I have 0 spread account, so that won't matter. Yeah, I might look into something else. GJ is really, really volatile. So I might just have a second pair just in case GJ's messy. Then I have something else I can go look at that could give a better opportunity. Just kind of get rid of any temptation to force anything on GJ when it's ugly. Yeah, that's true. I should probably start looking at news for the entire week to kind of see, as I normally just, when I get up in the morning or at night, and I check what's going on during the session, and that's about it. I should probably start looking in advance a little bit more. Did you get taken out, Mike?
Yeah, I got stopped out.
Yeah, I think it's going to continue up.
Yeah, that was about the only one that I've ever put at the body, but
Hey, I would never do that, honestly. Because you got to remember those wicks. That's where all the orders are, so.
yeah, the only reason I did that is because the last 3 trades, I put it below the wick, and my thought was like, if I had it below the body, it was going to come to the wick anyway, and I would have saved myself basically like 6 to 7 pips. It's a pretty big area.
Yeah,
so
but
I had it down on my sheet, so that was kind of the reason why the last 4 were losses, and they actually, once they passed the body, they went right down to the wick, and we got stopped out either way.
yeah, I mean, if you're not changing your risk, your stop loss shouldn't. It should change your lot size automatically for you, so it shouldn't really matter too much. You should lose the same regardless.
Yeah, no. What I did is when I marked it up, I had it as like, say, I don't know, I think it was like a 10 pip stop loss, and then I put my risk in. So I took the trade, but then I ended up looking back, and it actually was like a 15 pip stop loss if I would have put it below. So I kind of got screwed on that because it was like a 1.5 pip spread plus the entry was like 2 pips off because it rose as soon as I got in. So that's what kind of screwed me.
Gotcha. Yeah, I would just always put it below the wicks just because that's where price is going to want to go to see if it wants to continue or not.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, if you saved yourself a 6 pips on the stop loss, you had a bigger lot size. But if you added those 6 pips, your lot size should have just dropped. And then you'd have a better opportunity or better chance to let the trade kind of breathe and play out.
Yeah, it would have been over leveraged if I put it below that, because I said like I messed up when I put my entry in, but it's okay.
Yeah, I'll find a pair that I mean, I'm sure they all move fairly similar. GJ is just gonna be way more aggressive. Yeah, 4-hour close kind of ugly, so it could just kind of do nothing, but see how this hourly closes.
The zombie T-Rex is back, undiswag with that old school rap. Cause it's Curtis Blow with that nerdist flow, getting teared like a flag on the track. 4 records deep, 5 EPs, 1 mixtape cause you can't kill me. Poison when I spit it, Komodo dragon, nerdcore royalty, Kimono dragon.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it a night, guys, on the stream. I gotta get to studying for this test tomorrow. I'm gonna hold this how it is. It's either gonna hit stop, or it's gonna push up, and I'll close 10 pips, or if it goes up real good, I'll get to the target. But as long as we don't break these lows, I think we should be continuing up. So I will see you guys tomorrow.